Hey guys, I'm coming to you with a project, and these are all going to be ornaments for my Christmas tree, and they are all farmhouse style. My inspiration was drawn from my friend Christina, who is Lemon Avenue. I will link her Insta below because she has, for all of you that love farmhouse, she is the epitome of farmhouse. And I know her personally, so she is absolutely the greatest. So this right here was 100% inspired by somebody. I think she tagged in her Instagram. So I decided to go ahead and make these ornaments. And all I did was, and I thank goodness I had these spools for probably over 5 years. So I only had 3 left, so I used them. You can get these at Michael's though. And then I just wrapped twine around them. And these trees are from the 99-cent store. 3 came to a pack. And then I just made these bows and this buffalo check I got from Michael's. I put in all the little pearls. And with what I used to put the pearls in, I use this right here. So that it doesn't, because if you use hot glue, it dries not good in here. You don't want to use that. This right here dries completely transparent since it's clear. So, and I just strategically put them with tweezers in one at a time. And then the snowflake right here, this all came from the Dollar Tree. And all I did was put hot glue. So I put like a little bit of hot glue, then I grabbed some snowflake and I pounced it with my finger. A little bit of hot glue, and I did that like all the way around. And that's how I did with all 3 of these. So I also too, and I made it right here because I wanted it to hang as an ornament. And I didn't want to use, you see how chunky this twine is. So I didn't want to wrap it around the top because you would be able to see it. So what I went ahead and used was this type of string, something that's super transparent. Well, I didn't use that one. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't use that one specifically. I used this one. And this came from Joann's. Okay. So I knew that I could wrap that around like 5 times and tie a knot and you wouldn't see it. See, you can't see where I tied it. And then I just tied a knot at the top. And now I can hang it as an ornament. And that's what I wanted to do. So I did these 2 as ornaments that are exactly the same. Only thing that's different is the, what do you call it? The ribbon. Good gracious. The thing is that there's just a lot of, like this stuff frays. So I don't know why I should get over it as far as it bothering me because I keep trying to cut it off. But anywho, so I did this one and I did this one for Nat. And this one, she did not want it to be an ornament. She wanted to put on her tiered tray. So I'm going to send this to her like this. Super easy, guys. This was super easy and fast to put together. Okay, so let's put those to the side. Then I went ahead and did this ornament. This right here is from the, what do you call it? Dollar Tree. Gosh, I had to get it right. The Dollar Tree. So I used those little trees I had in the back. These trees I had in my stash. Actually, all 3 of these I had in my stash. So you'll see one is a little bit gray. And then one, you see they're like all like 3 different type of colors. I had those in my stash. And then all these little silver balls you see in here, those are all from the Dollar Tree. And this right here originally looked like this right here. Okay, so I just got twine and I kept wrapping it around the bottom. Then I grabbed this trim, I wrapped it around, I tied it a knot, and then I did the bow separately and added the bow on. Because if I tried to tie a bow out of like this, it turns sideways. So I had to do this separate so that it would stay and lay straight. Then I tied some more of the trim up top and I did it and I wrapped it around the top except for right here because I have to hang the hook. And then I tied some of these jingle bells. All the jingle bells you're going to see are all from the Dollar Tree. And I thought that was cute. And there is some snow at the bottom. You can't see it, but it's there. So I thought this would be super cute. I wanted to use up my Dollar Tree stuff. Okay. Then I did this one that I also got from the Dollar Tree, this plastic ball. And you'll see what all I did was I put these little pine cones. They look like this, and they were on like little stems, and I cut them all off. This one right here, actually, oh, I think I already cut them all off. I threw it away. Okay, it came on a wired wraparound, maybe for the bottom of a candle. So the pine cones, I just cut all off. So you could, without the glare, it's kind of hard to show plastic though, guys, without a glare. So those are in there. And then I just grabbed the ribbon and I just grabbed a chunk of it, you know, and just put it in there. And I put snow and I put the silver balls. And I did the same thing with the top. I wrapped it all the way around and then onto the top. And then I put some jingle bells, and then I just need to put my little hook. I need to go buy some of those today. Yeah, so I thought this was super cute. These are fun because you can stick anything inside of these. It's like now I can see like the glue strings, but all right. Now, then here is what I'm going to show you guys how to do. So you see, these are so fun. And this was inspired by Christina as well. I was following. I watch her Insta because she links people all the time that shows DIYs on what to, you know, what you can use for from the Dollar Tree and make ornaments. So all of the stuff you see on here is from the Dollar Tree, including the clothespins, the plastic flakes, these right here, and even these little things, because I cut them all off the branches. So how fun are these? And this is how they look in the back. So you'll see right here, I used wood glue, and it has like a little tint of a yellow, or I don't know, you could just see the tint of the color that's on there. So I'm gonna show you with a hot glue and a different way to do it so that it dries faster, because if you use wood glue, it takes a while for it to dry. Because I wanted it, because it's wood, so I figured, you know what, this way it's gonna stay strong, right? So if you have the patience and you want to use the wood glue, then by all means do that. It's just you're gonna have to wait a little bit for it to dry. So and then I just put little pearls at the end. So this one was super cute. Then I did this one right here, and I switched it up a little bit. This is what we're gonna do together. I got this from the dollar store, this little cotton pads from the dollar store, and then all of this as well. So it's the same type of thing. I just switched it up a little bit because I ran out of these little pine cones. So you'll see this is a second one I did. So these two are the same. And then this one right here, I did with hot glue. And see, it looks cleaner that way. So this is the way I'm gonna show you, but then I'm gonna show you what I did on top to keep them sealed together. Okay. And then again, here's this one. I love this one, it's so cute. And this one also too, I put some of this Cosmic Shimmer that I got from Frank. It's called Cosmic Shimmer, and I use this a lot now because it's so fine, the glitter. And it's Frosty Sparkle, and that's what I used on the edges. You'll see, all on the edges of these. I didn't do that on the other two, okay? Then I was like, you know what, I had these ones right here already. So I was like, let me make a smaller one using the black ones I have. You just have to be careful though, because when you're using hot glue and it seeps through, you kind of can tell. But if not, you can always put a felt piece or a cardstock, whichever, to cover it. But to me, that's not that bad. I don't care. And I just quickly put this one together. And this is, you know, this is a cardstock type snowflake on top of a plastic one. And then I just put, these are plastic when you get these from the 99. They're not metal. So you can use hot glue on it if you want. And then I just tied the top part right here. Okay, so those are those ones. And this right here are the last ones. These are the ones that Nat is going to do a tutorial on that like I said, I'll link her video below. These are super duper cute. And she will also have where to buy these and where to buy the vinyl. Okay, so just make sure you watch her video because they come like this. Okay, real pieces of wood. She got these on Amazon. I love these because they're all different from one another. And then all I did was I got this white, this is what I used on mine, chalk paint. And I got that from Hobby Lobby. And then I just got, I painted it on. Then I got a wet wipe and I washed off the whole top part so that it would be even and not too heavy of pink because I wanted to see, like you can see the wood grain. I didn't want it to be too much. So I just got like a baby wipe and cleaned off all the top part. And then I just tied the bow on, put it on with hot glue. And then when I did these are vinyl. So you want to make sure that when you're using paint on these right here, See, if you were to put the vinyl straight on here, no problem. But because it was painted, there's a moisture. And because right now it's raining in California, I went through 4 of these and I could not understand why I couldn't get them to stick. And the paint felt dry to me, but there was still moisture in there and I didn't notice it. So I took my hot gun and I just went all the way around it. And then I went through 3 of these. I think I said that already, and then the 4th one, I was like, I can't afford to lose a 4th one. And so, like I said, I went a hot gun all the way around. Then when it was super like hot, when it was to the touch where I could not feel any type of moisture, then I got this right here, because we bought a bunch of these from a girl on Etsy, which Nat will have in her link below as well. So I just got my bone folder and I would press, before I even put it on here, I would, press it down on here and make sure that it's sticking to both sides. Then take the back off, put it on here, and then I would use the bone folder and I would just like kind of go up and down, and I would release it a little at a time. And then it came off, but I wanted it to stay sealed. So what I ended up using, you can use Mod Podge, but I didn't have any. And, oh, good gracious. So I used this. Okay, so, and I got it a little bit and I just got my finger and I just went all over the top part so that it would seal it in and that they wouldn't lift. So that's what I did on mine. And then I had the jingle bells. So you'll see here's this one. And then you'll see that all the glitter that's on there, that is from this Cosmic Shimmer stuff from Frank. It's to die for. This stuff right here is absolutely amazing. I love that even more than stickles. And I love stickles. So, yeah, so you see how light that is and how fine the glitter is. It's so pretty. So I did these all with the same concept. And then these will be ones that I hang from my tree. I already have my tree up, guys. I'm not playing. So we have this and then this. And it just switched. That's all I did was switch up the, and this right here, because it was 2 words, I couldn't put this straight across. So I had to do it to a side because some of the things they send is 2 words. So yeah. So these were super fun and easy. These were assembly line. Paint, 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 go back. Then I went and got my brush and did all the glitter all the way across. Then I did all of probably the part that took the longest was putting these on the vinyl. So for those of you that know how to work your Cricut or your Silhouette and do your own vinyl, you can do these yourself. We had to purchase them. And okay, so that part is it. That is showing all of my ornaments. I hope you love them. They were a ton of fun to make. Oh, I was so excited. We were so productive. Normally when Nat and I go online, we tend to talk and not craft as much. So we were productive. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to go ahead and make one. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Okay. So here are the 2 snowflakes I'll be using. Here are all of the pieces. The tree, I cut off the wire that's on here already. And then here are all my pieces, which I did pre-do these last night. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you from the start. And mind you, I don't know if I'm doing these the right way. All I did was I was able to take a snippet picture of just the top of a snowflake like this, because I screen printed it. So I have no idea how they made these. So this was my take on it, on how I think it was done, okay? So these are how you get them, right? You get these from the $99 Tree, whatever. And you're not gonna find these in the craft section. You have to go to like where you have to go through that other aisle, where they sell like shower caps, stuff like that. Okay, because I had to go through all of them because I looked in the craft section. I'm like, what? So then they look like this. Let's take off the other one. Okay, so now we have these together, okay? So then you just get your hot glue and make sure you do it in the center, because you really want to try to avoid it seeping out. Okay. And then put it together. Okay, so there's one. Now we're going to do another one together. Okay, I love that wireless hot glue, let me tell you. All right, let me just put those together. See, no seeping. As long as you keep it thin and in the center, it's golden. Okay, so we have these two right here. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this Cosmic Shimmer, which is Amazeballs. And we are going to use, let's just go ahead and, no, I don't even know what I did with my brush. All right, we'll just use this. Okay, so just grab a smidge of that, and then we're just gonna paint it on the top. Okay, and that's it. This isn't rocket science, guys. Super easy peasy. Okay. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and let that sit to the side. Then we're gonna grab this one, and we're gonna do one more. All right, just a thin coat. You don't want it to be too thick to where it takes forever to dry. So there you go. Okay. There you go. So now we have two painted. We're gonna put these to the side for right now. Close this up and see how it looks inside. It's like, it's not even thick. It's not like a real super thick type of paste. It goes on real fine. Just wash your brushes right away though. Okay, so I already started this right here, and all I did was grab and I put hot glue right at the tip, and then all I did was do this and put it straight across, okay? And then I let it dry. So that's how this one turned out. And I have this grid on my glass mat. This is my Tim Holtz Tonic Studios glass mat. And because there's lines, it makes it easier to make sure that they go straight and that you don't have things going wonky. Okay, so we're gonna take this next one, and then we're gonna put hot glue just at this top part right here, and just on the top, okay? And then I hold it down here, and then I put it straight across, and you're just gonna put it, let's go ahead and have this leveled. Okay, there, so it's straight. And then we're gonna grab the next one, and we're gonna put the glue right up here, just at the top. Okay, don't go ham on it. And then we're gonna stick this butt to butt right there. Okay, keep that straight. Then we're gonna grab the next one. And you're gonna put the hot glue exactly the same on every piece, how you see that I'm doing it. Okay. Then we're gonna stick this one right here. Okay. So you'll see, this is how it looks. And make sure you do it on something flat so that everything lays flat, and you're not trying to do it on something that's bumpy, because then some pieces will rise and you don't want that. So we're gonna go ahead and put this, and this. Okay, and then we're gonna stick it down here. And make sure that when you do it that you are angling it the right way. Okay, and this will be long, short, short, long. It's gonna be like that, like a snowflake. It's not gonna be even all the way around, okay? Then here's one of the dried ones that are the ones that I just did. It's probably just a little bit wet, but that's all right. Okay, and we're gonna stick that on this side. Okay, you just kind of want to guesstimate that it's in the middle. Then we're going to take this last one. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue here, here, and here. And then we're going to stick that right here. And you'll be able to tell it goes this way, okay? So see how clean it is when you do it that way with the hot glue? And if you don't go crazy adding too much, okay? So then what I do is right here, I go ahead and This is where I do get my wood glue. Now you could use this, or you could use something that's like this, something that's gonna really bond it together. Oh gosh. Oh, great. I gotta get, I think I have to, trying to get my wood glue to unstick itself. And then what I did, let's see if it, okay, is I grabbed, here, let's show this up here. And I just get it a little bit like this so it gets all the center part. Okay, so this will dry. And I just keep it in the center where I know that it's gonna be covered, okay? And then it will stick as an adhesive to this. I didn't have to add anything extra onto mine. So I went ahead and just stuck that on top. Then I grabbed this right here. And then what I did with this one is I added hot glue, and I went ahead and added a stronger adhesive. So I used my old handy dandy Nuvo. This is like one of my favorite liquids. So I just put this right here, just a dollop of that. And you can do that, guys, when you want instant gratification, use the liquid adhesive that you want to use that you know is strong, and then you can use your hot glue, because the hot glue will make it last. Because you can't put hot glue on glitter. It'll pop off in time. It'll sit there for a minute, but then it'll pop off. You don't want to do all of that. So you just stick both. Okay. Then we're laying that on top of that. Okay. So now we have, okay, let's see if we can have this right here. All right. Then we have this big pine cone. And then I just go a little more heavy-handed on, oh, you know what? I'm running out of glue stick. Okay, and we just stick it on the butt of it. Okay. Good gracious, hold on. I hate it when the glue sticks and you gotta like bite your glue stick, push it in your hot glue. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? All right, and then we're gonna stick that. And then you have to, okay, before you do, it's up to you how you wanna do it. I always look for the higher point on the, I want it to dry. On the star part, I like to use the tallest point to start working it this way. And then this is what we're gonna tie our twine around, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and stick this there. Then we're gonna get these little ones that I cut off. And I like to look for the part that has, there's the wire still on it. The part that's just a little flatter so that it just lays easier on the star, or snowflake, I mean. Okay, then we're gonna lay this here. Actually, I should have put this on first. This is what they look like. They came from the 99-cent store. Okay. So let's put this right here, actually. Okay. Make sure you keep everything going up and down, because sometimes I'll get to working and things twist and I don't even pay attention to it until after. And then I gotta pop everything off. Okay. So we have those locked down, so you can see. Okay, then we're gonna take this little car and we're just gonna stick E6000 and hot glue on here. So I'm thinking the hot glue will be fine, because look at, they even used hot glue, right? So I just do it for safe, just for safeness for me. And then I stick hot glue all at the bottom, because it's gonna be tilted at an angle. Okay, and then hold on. I swear I don't have any fingerprints, guys. I'm so used to getting hot glue on me, it doesn't even faze me. So you'll see it'll come out like this. Okay, let's put this on here. So you see that it's quick and comes together really, really fast. Now, as far as the twine, which I forgot to take out, I'm at my very end of it because these come on those round balls. I just cut off a piece of it. And then you'll see that there's grooves right here, and that's what I tie it around. So lift up the snowflake just a little bit. Okay, and then turn it around so that you're tying the knot in the back. Okay. And you could have, because I believe that Nat sandwiched, because I told her to sandwich it in, but I didn't want to do that because this is so thick and it wouldn't allow these to lay flush to each other. So I opted to change it up. Okay, so then you have this long piece, then I tie this both into a knot at the top. Okay. Like that, so it looks like this. Then I just cut off the top part. And now when I hang it, oops, let's twist it this way. It'll hang like this off the tray. So you see, guys, this was really super easy to put together. And you see how clean it is in the back. And that's how I did it for all of my snowflakes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. And again, I will have Nat's video below so you can watch her tutorial on how to do these and her spin on how she made hers, because she did hers different than mine. I kept mine very, very simple, and because that's how I wanted to decorate my tree. So that's it. Have an amazing and super blessed Monday, guys, and I will see you guys very, very soon. And I need to go back to my comments. I'm sorry, guys, if I haven't responded yet. I will get to it, I promise. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.